We're in the middle of the Rottnest Channel Swim, one of the world's most extreme sporting events. Swimming 20 kilometres out to what is possibly one of the most beautiful islands on the planet. We're going to be showing you so much of what happens in the day. You're going to want to watch this and come along for the journey.
This is the Rottnest Channel Swim, one of the most brutal open water races in the world. A 19.7 kilometre stretch of open water off the west coast of Australia. We'll be battling currents, wind and whatever else the Indian Ocean throws at us. I've swum in this race before. In fact, I won the solo race in 2021, but this year I'm aiming to win the team event. So I've teamed up with three outstanding swimmers. Travis Neropelt, a two-time Olympian, he competed against Michael Phelps in the 2004 Athens Games. Paul Laver, who clinched the victory in the 2014 Rottnest Channel Swim solo. And finally, Robbie Bonzel, who recently secured gold in the 5 kilometre open water state championships in Western Australia. But with so many variables and obstacles between us and the coast of Rottnest Island, it's not going to be easy.
Off to see our skipper Brady Knight, and we're going to be taking Brady's got two boats. He's got a smaller boat which we're going to be using on the day for the race. It's a bit more manoeuvrable and we can get in and out with the team. But he also has a bigger boat. We're taking across the Rotto. He's going to park it up and we're going to stay there after the swim.
In an open water race like the Rottnest Channel Swim, every swimmer or team has a support boat that follows alongside for safety, support and navigation. There's a small crew that helps with feeds, encouragement and if anything goes wrong. And for us, we had our skipper Brady Knight who was leading the team.
Hi, I'm Brady. So I've known Andy, I don't know how many years I've known Andy now, probably about 5 or 6 I suppose, maybe more. So I skippered for Andy when he won the Rottnest Swim a couple of years ago. And skippered for him when he did the telephone swim from Rotto into Elizabeth Quay, and yeah, been roped in again.
So we've just parked up the big boat here at Longreach Bay, and we're pretty much good to go. It's all set, everything's on there for overnight, and what we're doing now is making our way back to Thompson's Bay where we get the ferry back to the mainland. As you can see out here, there's lots of boats at the moment, but tomorrow this is going to be made into the finishing chute. So it's like a 700 metre exclusion zone where it's swimmers only, and you know, you can see the finishing arch in the distance. You see, that's when you first get that sort of sight of the end. Really exciting to get to see it before the swim, and we'll be back again here tomorrow. We've just had a good carb load feed, tuna pasta, one of my favourites, and one of the things I like to do before I go to bed is just make sure I have got everything out, made sure it's all ready. Tomorrow we're going to be spending a lot of time on the boat, so it's quite easy to take on feeds. We can have drinks, we can have these chews, for example, from Precision. This is the old race suit, which has been through a few adventures with me. It's not as old as I am, but it's chronologically wiser than most suits. This is our race cap for tomorrow. Every competitor has to wear one, representing red tomorrow, and making sure that we get the word out there of KFL and the amazing stuff that they've been doing. It's probably the final piece I'll be packing or wearing in the morning. This is my pursuit robe from Red. I can put this over my racing suit. I don't have to be wearing any clothes underneath. I just have my suit on, put this jacket on, it'll keep me warm. Really excited. I mean, geez, this is probably my favourite day of the year, the Rottnest Channel Swim day, and I'm pumped to be out there. Pumped to be representing Red, and I think we're going to be having a great time out there on the water. It's the big day, and yeah, getting pumped. Just keeping it nice and light, nothing too heavy in the morning of a big swim. You don't want all that sitting in your gut.
No, this is actually something I'm really bad at,
And I always stuff up with. So these are your race numbers, so it helps the organisers identify who you are. And you're supposed to put them on, or usually put them on each shoulder. Oh, that's not bad, you know? That's not bad. Oh, it's recovered. Done. Done. Alright, let's do this.
So the Rottnest Channel Swim has been around for over 30 years. It first started when a Dutch guy called Gert van Dinklage swum from Rottnest Island back to the mainland, reportedly after missing the last ferry home and coming home from the pub. Now I don't know I don't know if that's the exact story, but it was something along those lines. But that was back in like the 50s. My own experience with the Rottnest Channel Swim began in 2017 when I joined a team of 4, which we went on to win. I've done 2 events as a solo swimmer, 4 events as a team, 7 if you count the Port to Pub as well, which is the other race that's across the Rottnest Channel. In 2021, that's when I won my own solo Rottnest Channel Swim event, a time of 4 hours and 4 minutes for the 19.7 kilometres, and that was a phenomenal experience. You know, I think in every single team that I've done, I've always won, so 7 out of 7. So I don't want to change that running tally. But no, I think the primary goal is we'll go and have some fun, and then if we can get the win, that's a huge bonus as well.
We met the boys down at the dock to head out for the start of the race. Brady, Trav, Paul and our other hand on deck, Simon, were all ready to go. And just after our wave start at 7:40 AM, we'll be meeting our 4th swimmer and our kayaker Chris out in the bay. Robbie's swimming the first leg of the race, starting on the iconic Cottesloe Beach.
This is Scotland's other flag. It's the Lion Rampant. So it's served us well in the past. It's been on a few of all of my swims. You can see written on there all the results and all the swims it's been on. It's been all around the world, and it's actually got a practical use other than a bit of pride, but it's something that our kayaker can spot leaving the beach. So you'll be able to see that, pad over towards the boat, and it means that we can be as quick as possible reuniting with our first swimmer Robbie and getting in the water and getting this thing on the road.
As we wait out in the bay, this is a sight you'll have never seen before. Thousands of boats lined up, waiting for their swimmer and kayaker to appear from the shore.
You know, the boats just go as far as the eye can see. Like, you can pretty much walk to Rottnest right now. It's just nuts. Like, it's going to be an experience for you. This is honestly one of the most fun days you can have.
After an anxious wait in the bay, it wasn't long before we spotted Robbie come past with our kayaker Chris. We'd regrouped, we were ready, and the action was now on.
Yes!
All the slower teams, the boats get in the way and we can't get to our swimmer.
We gotta navigate our way through them all. It's a hardest job is being the skipper. This is why you need a Brady Knight in your team.
Auto swim, quite often the biggest risk isn't the conditions or marine life, but actually collisions with boats, and this was the case for us. Starting at 7:40, the final wave of the swim, we had 2 hours of waves and an entire field of swimmers in front of us that we had to work our way through.
It wasn't too bad, a bit chaotic with the boats, but
2 minutes on the clock.
other than that, it was pretty good, pretty fun. So yeah, let's keep it going.
We'd started strong, giving Paul, Trav and myself slightly longer to settle in, allowing Robbie some rest after his 1.5 kilometre shift off the beach.
Oh man, that's good to be in. Mate, I am so pumped. I felt really good there. Yeah. Really good.
When it comes to the team event in Rottnest Swim, you've
you've got to physically tag, or in our case high-five the next swimmer before they can start their leg. It's all part of the rules and adds a bit of fun to the changeovers. One little trick that we like to use is giving the next swimmer a bit of a push as you tag them. Just a nudge forward to help them carry your momentum and get up to speed.
So we're about 50 minutes in and we're making good progress so far. The guys have been keeping it to about 1 minute changeovers. It's all been quite slick. The guys have gelled quite quickly and found the rhythm. Conditions are pretty choppy. It's all coming from the south, but you know, I think we're making good progress so far.
Our plan for this race was simple. Short, sharp efforts at maximum pace to try get across as quickly as possible. It's a full gas strategy that really pushes each of us swimmers to our limits, but it also means a lot of work for the support crew and Brady Knight, our skipper. He'd have a tough job of navigating the boat between pickups and drop-offs, making sure we were all in the right spot at the right time.
How you finding it, Brady?
Mate, it's pretty hectic out here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Haven't got time to bloody scratch my nose.
So this is a really good time to have a chat about the line that we're taking. We're coming up close to 10k now, and you can definitely see that the breeze is coming in from the south, and out there is the main fleet, and they're probably swimming at a little bit slower pace than us, so they're going to have to arc themselves in. But we've decided we want to try and cut straight through, so we're trying to hold a straight line really for that lighthouse right in the middle of Rotto there. But it's nice, it means we've got nice clean water as well, and we can do our real quick changeovers.
Around this stage of the race, one of the biggest challenges is picking and holding our line. With a strong southeasterly wind, most teams are deciding to push south to compensate, but because we're moving at a quicker pace, we're sticking to a more direct route, staying further north. It's a bit of a gamble, going too direct and you risk getting pushed off course, but if you've got the speed, it can really pay off. For us, we're in it to win it, going as fast as possible, so shaving off some distance and staying locked in on our line is going to give us the best chance of doing that.
Yeah, so we're about, I'd say around 13 kilometres in, 2 hours 20. It's going to be a big ask to get the record, but we kind of knew that before we jumped in, so I think around that 3 hours 50 mark would be a really incredible job given these conditions. Oh, T-Dog! Look at this.
Getting some.
Get it out. That's sold out.
Get some water. Bottle there.
Pushing it for the boys. I just can't.
There's something special about that moment when Rottnest Island starts to come properly into view. After hours of open water and nothing but horizon, seeing the island up close gives you a real lift. You know you're getting close. The legs are heavy, but the energy kicks in. The finish line is no longer just a thought, it's right there in front of you, and that gives you all the motivation you need to dig in for one final push.
That out there is Phillip Rock. It's an island that's maybe 1 kilometre from the... it's an island that represents 1 kilometre to go in the Rottnest Channel Swim. So when you see that, you know you're on the home straight. This the seabed is starting to get shallower and shallower. You can start to see seagrass on the bottom, and yeah, these final stages are all about enjoying the moment and experiencing that special, getting to experience that special moment when your toes touch on the sand at Rottnest Island.
As the finish line approaches, the energy starts to shift and there's this real buzz knowing that we're nearly there. Our strategy is to have Robbie, our quickest swimmer, take the timing chip across the line, as only one of us needs to finish, so we send him out front to bring it home. Watching him charge towards the island, there's a real sense of pride. All the effort, the planning, and the camaraderie is all starting to come together, and we know we're finishing strong.
It's a lot of it just about keeping a good exercise routine amongst life's balances. As we see Team Red equipment come across the line.
For Paul, Trav and I, there's no rush getting into the shore. We take our time, soaking in the moment and walking across the finish line together. We've actually won the team category, finishing in 3 hours and 49 minutes, the fastest crossing to Rottnest that day, and it's a pretty special feeling, swimming to the island and sharing a day like that with your mates. We're all absolutely chuffed.
349, we got underneath that 350
well,
bang on.
To hear if there is any key
awesome for those conditions.
Well, that was some day. We pretty much went right down to the wire battling another team, and when we crossed the line we didn't know what we'd positioned. It was really tense, but it turns out that we won it by just 2 minutes. So we sent Robbie off at the end. He dropped the hammer down that last 700 meters where the boat peels off from the rest of the team, and goodness, I'm glad that he did, because he brought it home and got us the win. So this video is the first of many that we plan to share with you here on this YouTube channel. I'm new to this, but I'm certainly excited by all the things that we can show and all the insights we can share with people about open water swimming and ultramarathon swimming in particular. If you like what you see and are enjoying these journeys and seeing these insights, make sure to like and subscribe. That always really helps with the channel and keeps us doing what we're doing. And yeah, keep following, keep watching. We've got a lot of really exciting stuff along the way.